Hello there, everybody, and today I'm here to review Daredevil Born Again, Episode 4. So, this show keeps getting better and better. So, the last episode was a court trial, and if you don't know, spoilers, the White Tiger got shot in the head. And it was possible that it could have been the Punisher, but it was actually someone who likes the Punisher. And that's mainly what goes on in this episode. It's like Matt's trying to investigate who possibly could have killed the White Tiger, but it leads him going down to have a new client of his who's been accused of various crimes, but the man doesn't really believe Matt could save him. He mainly just makes fun of him for being the blind lawyer, and Matt tries to keep it cool throughout this whole episode, but he's just struggling to find what it means as a lawyer. But we mainly get stuff with the Kingpin in this episode. So since he's the mayor now, things are not really going well for him and his wife. They're going to marriage counseling still, but the counselor is starting to get a little bit nervous for the two, and he literally has Vanessa in a private room and literally asks if she feels safe around him, literally. But she says yes. But of course the two have a little talk about it later in the episode, and she said she's not really sure if Fisk is all there for her. And Fisk is like trying to say that he does love her, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to change the city how he wants it to make it. Reminds me of someone is. But Fisk is mainly just doing various things in the city. He basically has like a model of what he wants it to look like in various construction yards, and he does lose his temper in this episode after we get this hilarious scene where he goes to some kids gathering at a school and they all sing, "We built this city." I don't want to make fun of the kids too much, but apparently it causes Fisk to say, "You are excellent performers." That's my Kingpin impression. But he mainly just is pissed off because stuff is getting leaked about him and his wife having issues. One of his I forget, like one of his dudes like ends up like revealing it while drunk at a party, and he does say sorry. But the Kingpin decides to not fire him, but if he does it again, he probably will. So we could probably be seeing like a full rage mode like Kingpin in this. Once he does try to take control of the city, we could see more of that innerness that was there throughout this whole episode. One of the other things that I noticed about it, at the very end for Kingpin scenes, we actually see the painting of the wall he stares at in the Netflix show, where every time he has a nightmare, he stares at a wall. It reminds him of his childhood, so that's a nice nod. But the main thing throughout this whole episode is Matt. Like, he tries to investigate what's going on. It leads him down to a trail where he finds the bullet and has the Punisher symbol on it, and he ends up finding a secret entrance to the Punisher's little hideout. And we actually see John Berthal back as the Punisher. So we get this amazing scene where the two are having dialogue together, where the Punisher is just saying Daredevil's just cowering away because he lost Foggy, and Matt doesn't want to say Foggy's name, but the Punisher ends up saying it. But Matt tries to investigate if it was him, but he's like, "No, it wasn't me." But I love the tension between the two. It is perfect. It reminds me just like we saw him in season 2 on the rooftop scene where the Punisher kidnapped Daredevil and chained him to a wall. It reminds me perfectly like that. But I don't know what they're going to be doing with the Punisher this season. I heard he's getting his own special, so that should be fun. But But the main thing about this episode is when Matt does find somewhat of a lead towards his court case, he ends up returning home with his girl, and the two do go to bed together, but Matt sneaks out and he goes back into his old hideout where he hides all the Daredevil mask, and we now know why he was wearing various outfits. We even see the one in She-Hulk where he puts on the yellow costume, so we know why, because he's got other costumes. So he's probably going to put on the red one, but he's even playing with his baton, like trying to practice, see if he's still got it, and of course he does. But the other thing about this episode is we get this mysterious villain that is possibly going to be an MA, very graphic villain. I don't know his name yet, but he's basically got bloodshot eyes, and he's kidnapping various people, it seems like. So we're going to have to wait and see for him. But, so that's this episode. So this episode was really good. The stuff with the Kingpin and his wife is always good. It's nice that we're slowly seeing Matt come back as Daredevil. We're seeing his little arc of him going through his insecurities as Daredevil, and finally, maybe he'll don the costume once more, because it's obviously that he is, since it's in the trailer. We'll just have to wait and see. So I'll probably give this episode probably a 10 out of 10, because why not? Because this show is really good, and the best thing that has happened is I finally met Charlie Cox. This is the photo. I'm going to post it on my story, but on here, the community post, but it was amazing meeting him. He was so nice. I only got to meet him for a brief second. It was at a convention near an hour where I live, and it was so awesome. I'm so glad he didn't cancel. Maybe next time I'll try to get his autograph and have a little small talk with him. So I look forward to it all. It was a memory I'm definitely going to cherish the rest of my life. But thank you, Charlie Cox. You are truly amazing. I can't wait to watch the rest of your show. So that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.